My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Wildfrost. Let's go into another daily. Why not? Seems a good idea. It's Monday, April 24th of 2023. The leader here would otherwise be called Madruk, but they are going to be called Rawsome. Bonnie is our ally, restores 2 health to all allies on a counter of 4 all allies, including herself. We start with 4 copies of Tarblade, 1 Sunburst Tutu, 1 Blizzard Bottle, 1 Berry Bell. Good lord, it does feel like they're trying to trip you up with a couple of those and then the Junjun Mask. Most importantly, however, what do we got here? A Heart Bell. All companions and enemies have +2 health. There's also the Bling Sack Bell. Goblins drop double money, but their counter is reduced by 1. And Gold Blade Bell. Combos give double money, but enemies no longer drop gold when killed. So we have to heavily focus on trying to get as much money as possible out of both the goblins as well as the combos, so that we actually get ahead here. Madruk is, or rather should I say Rawsome, is going to be attacking for Frenzy 2 on a counter of 5 for 3 damage. So this deck needs a little bit of damage, it needs a little bit of tank, it needs a little bit of more. It needs a little bit of a lot more. Let's go. Rawsome. Perfect. What? Hang on. That one's got a take. Thank you. Okay. Let's head into our first battle. Ah yes, some classic Snowbow. Now Bonnie only heals allies, so I don't really need to get Bonnie out as quickly as possible. I need to get Junjun out as quickly as possible, certainly. They do not benefit from the extra health, that makes sense. Snowbows are both aimless, so I can either have them each hit one of these targets or each have a chance to hit either. Doesn't really matter that much. I want to put Bonnie out there and then a Berry Bell. Cool. So Junjun's going to attack for 2 to a target here. If I do 3 damage to the top with a Tarblade, Junjun attacks for 2. When Rawsome attacks, they'll have the ability to kill one of the Snowbow and then the other Snowbow, if there's not another Snowbow behind that Snowbow by that point. There goes Junjun. Yeah, so here we'll have Rawsome kill both of the targets on the field. I could use the Berry Bell here. Oh, the Blizzard Bottle actually came with a charm on it already. Consumes, but applies 8. I mean, I do feel like I kind of need to reload in order to get to Junjun and the Tarblades, because that is my damage. I'm gonna Berry Bell to keep these Tarblades in hand. Rawsome gets a combo there. We need to focus as much as is possible on this gobbling up on the top line. I could try and keep them there for as many turns as I'd like with a Blizzard Bottle and just keep throwing other hits at them. I just don't know if I'm otherwise going to be able to lower the damage of Winterworm enough. Feels like Winterworm might be my lockdown. But the Goblin's gonna run away even before Rawsome can get a turn off with the Sunburst Tutu available. Really wish I had Junjun. I can get Junjun out in time to just block against the Winterworm if need be. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Blizzard Bottle to hold the Goblin here. Sorry, buddy. I need more out of you. Give you a 3 damage blade, a 2 damage blade. Kinda want to hit him with the 1 damage blade before I reroll here. I'm doing so much effect gain here and not much damage. I am a little worried about that. Maybe I do need to reload and get a Junjun out. I'll start working on the Winterworm's health. Hmm. 2 turns worth of damage here with just the Tar Blades will help me take out the Winterworm. Although the Winterworm's now only dealing 4 damage. I do really want to get multiple targets out at the same time as well. If I put down a Junjun here, then used a Tar Blade and rerolled, we'd be likely to be able to get the Winterworm and Gobbling in the same turn. Without freezing anything. It's quite easy. Pop Junjun out of the field. Take 4 damage to the front line. Heck, Bonnie can take the next 2 damage. Or rather, takes 1 from Snowbow, and then Rawsome takes 1 on the top line. That's fine too. Unless I just want to put everyone on the same line so I can throw out the Berry Bell this round. It's just I know if I split the targets up like this, Sunburst 2-2 gets me kind of close to the next attack. Actually, yeah, putting everyone on the same sync for their attack timer would be really good for trying to maximize combo here. How do I best do this? Is there a split that kills 3 of them? That's what I was really hoping for. So Rawsome kills Winterworm and then attacks Snowbow for 3, so I would have to use a Tar Blade to kill Snowbow. But then I'm going to be 1 damage short on being able to kill Gobbling. But that does give me an extra hit on Gobbling, which is worth maybe even more. I don't have a way to strike down that Gobbling without causing additional issues. And I won't be able to hit it before its turn. So given both of those, I think I'm best served here just murdering it right now. Like, the best way for me to hit it before its turn actually would be a Sunburst 2-2 on Junjun, but then I'm still only getting in a single turn anyway. I can throw out the Berry Bell in hopes that something additional comes to mind, even knowing that it won't. Yeah, the only way for me to act right now is to Tar Blade the Gobbling, getting my additional 8. We respond to the Snow Knight, not enough to kill them, but we do reroll. We do have enough Tar Blades in deck to theoretically draw into the kill, which we do. That didn't feel particularly optimal, unfortunately. put junk in this deck. I feel like Bling Snail Cave makes almost no sense. It gives me more money, which is probably the thing I'm going to have the most easy access to over the course. Run, hello, hello, hello. That is Foxy. Foxy gives us the ability to get a lot of multi-kills. Admittedly, I do need to include some other things in the deck in order to really access it. Tiger also gives us the ability to get some multi-kills, giving us a unit out in front who is more than happy to tank the enemy's hits. How proactively do we get these? There's also Monch. 8 allies in the row absorbing their health and damage. That's probably the least likely. We do have a Junjun. We would have possibly additional shades over the course of this run to offer. But I think not. I'm going to take Tiger, and literally the tiebreaker here is that I've taken Foxy more than I've taken Tiger before. Let's go, Tiger. Frostbell, Frostbloom, or Yeti Skull. Yeti Skull for killing an ally, applying 3 snow to all enemies in the row. There's Frostbloom and Frostbell, both for applying frost to enemies, 1 in barrage, 1 to a single target. I'm gonna go with the barrage Frostbell? Maybe I'm setting people up to attack for very little damage against my, toothy unit. Let's break the ice, see if I can get some more health support. Jumbo also hits the ally behind, as barrage. Hitting the ally behind isn't particularly helpful here. Groff triggers when an ally is sacrificed. I don't really do that. Chikichi summons Chikani, which, when sacrificed, summons Chika-san. Ichni-san. It's cool, but I don't really have that much sacrifice enabling in this deck either. I don't really love any of these. Am I likely to put sacrifice support in this deck? Not especially. For exactly that reason, I'm gonna take Jumbo. Hello, Pop Shroom. In 4 turns, it'll destroy itself. Ooh, Tiger. The sooner we get you out, the far better off we are. I'm curious how I intend to deal with that Pop Shroom. I have one thought in mind, but I don't love it. It's redraw this turn. So that I can get to Junjun. And then just set Junjun in front of the Pop Shroom. The Pop Shroom explodes. So you'll deal 4 damage, you'll deal 6. That would actually kill the Pop Shroom and the Bulb Head in the same round. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Obviously, I can't let Bulbhead actually attack with that much poison. Putting Rawsome on the bottom and letting them have the Sunburst 2/2 and Tarblade for the next 2 turns is also one way to go about this. I like that. Unfortunately, we get no combo out of that, but we can't always expect that. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Junjun out of the field. I mean, Jumbo's basically the same as Junjun here. Tanks the hit and doesn't really care. Oh, man. I mean, I love the idea of a Blizzard Bottle and just start to throw Tar Blades in the back line. But I need to get a Junjun out. I just need more damage on the field. Alright, Junjun should go in front of Jumbo to prevent that kind of thing. My job currently is to split damage appropriately across different targets. Let's do a redraw here. I don't really think I'm getting kills this round. Cool. So I really don't want Bulb Head to go off, but if it has to... I want the one on the bottom line here. Oh, but Puffball's gonna apply additional poison based on the initial poison application as well. That's actually kind of difficult. Trigger against the target when an ally attacks. I think if I let this Puffball literally exist at all this turn, I lose the game. Just basically instantly. Very much making a decision based around safety there, that both these Junjuns on the bottom line are going to die after activating this turn no matter what. I can have them help kill the Shroom Gobbler on the top line by throwing out a early Tar Blade, which I like. Especially because that's a Shroom Gobbler that's seen so many instances of damage to— oh! Aimless. I forgot the Junjun's aimless. That Shroom Gobbler's very powerful right now. I need to kill it. I guess it dies in 2 rounds' time. After Jumbo hits it. So Veiled Lady here on the bottom line intends to apply 3 poison to Tiger. 3 is a lot of poison, but 8's a lot of damage to be dealing back as well. The Puffball would then immediately attack for 2 more poison. 5 poison total. Bonnie will heal Tiger before the end of the fight. Puffball will die. And then Rawsome will activate. What am I looking to redraw into here? I mean, realistically, one of the best things I would be able to do is put Tiger back in the deck and then redraw into Tiger right now, but if I don't do that, I would immediately lose. So, I don't know if I want to take that risk. I could have the Veiled Lady and Puffball both freeze Junjun instead. Or rather, Shroom Junjun instead. So mostly here we're just dealing with the top line. Kind of like that, actually. Junjun, you take all of the poison, please. So it'd only take 2 Tar Blades to get the Puffball off the field over the course of the next 2 turns, which immediately removes basically all of the threat. I like that. If I put Tiger on the top line by themselves, I would have to sacrifice Bonnie in order to make this play. But this would give me the ability to kill Bulbhead and Puffball this turn. I could also just throw Bonnie back into the deck, which I will do. There's some combo for our field. Definitely feels like Jumbo's the target to go out front here. Unless I wanted to do it to Tiger. I don't know, I feel like I want to cycle Tiger back in the deck again. And so I will. Tiger, you go cycle through the deck. I'm going to throw a single Tar Blade at the frontline Bulbhead. Jumbo doesn't deal damage to a target behind because there is none. I redraw. Oh, that's a problem. A large amount of what I am hoping for in the redraw is definitely my units. So I immediately hit the second redraw in order to get back to them. I'll do 2 damage to Bulbhead, guaranteeing that I can kill it this round because I don't want it to act again. And then let's put Tiger out front. Beautiful. If I put Bonnie out, and then give Bonnie a little bit of a boost with the Sunburst 2-2, why don't you act a little bit faster, Bonnie? We can then save Tiger from dying on her response here to the Veiled Lady. Yeah, this deck is definitely built around Tiger and Tiger's teeth. And I cannot spend much time dirtling around looking to get extra money. Or at least as much time as I was hoping I would be able to. An additional piece of treasure. I do feel like I still need, like, tech support for things. I need the ability to heal people, especially. Ah! Berry sis, hello. When hit, add lost health to a random ally. Yup. So we definitely take all 3 except for Jumbo here. Let's head on to the treasure also. Incredible. I was looking for ways to heal, and these are ways to heal. Berry Basket, restore 2 health. Or Berry Blade, restore health to the front ally equal to the damage dealt, and it itself deals 3 damage to a target. Pom Mask. While active, add barrage to all enemies. Actually doesn't really help us at all. I'm taking the Berry Blade. I'm taking the Berry Blade there, especially because it gets much better effect when it is buffed by other things. Ooh, a Noomlin Yanker! A Noomlin! Incredible. It's also a Fallow Mask here for some high health on that unit. Azul Skull. Also available. Oh, this is really annoying. There's a lot of these that I want. Revealing a unit to the front gives us a lot more ability to deal with goblins, gives us a lot more ability to line up combos effectively and efficiently. Obviously, the crown gives us the ability to get Tiger out as soon as possible, starting to buff themselves up, get the Berry Sis out as soon as possible after that, not having to cycle through my deck that many times. Would pair quite well with getting a Charm. Noomlin Biscuit giving me the ability to use a Berry Blade for free consistently is also very appealing. I'm going to take the Noomlin Biscuit, and I'm going to take a Crown. Let's put the Crown on Tiger because of their importance to my damage strategy at the moment. Thank the Storekeep and walk away. Bamboozle hits all enemies. But Tiger deals damage to all enemies. I don't really care about the speed at which Berry Sis activates, but I do care about the speed at which Bonnie activates, so it feels like my play here is Bonnie, Berry Sis, then Noomlin on the Berry Bell. Baby Snowbow only has one choice on the top line to attack if I leave just Tiger there. Noomlin the Berry Bell. I'll take the value where I can get it. So Baby Snowbow is about to die this turn by attacking. Do I want them to do that, or do I want them to just give extra health to a target right now? Save them for the ability to die in combo with someone else. I could get Rawsome to attack this turn for just 3 damage 2 times. I don't love that. I'm just gonna throw a single Tarblade against the Winterworm to depress its damage. Great. And right now seems like it would be a good idea to hit a redraw. What am I really looking for from the redraw though? Like if I got Junjun's Mask, I definitely wouldn't use it. Honestly, it feels like I'm just trying to get back to the Berry Bell. Ah, I did forget about the fact that I do just have a Frost Bell in this deck, which would give me the ability to significantly lower the incoming damage this round. Yeah, that seems like the right play. I'd be able to freeze one of Bam or Boozle with the Blizzard forever, basically, if I wanted to later. Like I can set up, you know, one of the Snowbow on the bottom line to be revealed to more damage or something like that. Can Berry Blade this Windworm, get some extra health on Tiger. I want to kill 2 units this round. Just one combo there. Kinda hard to get more than that when we've got 2 aimless units out on the field. Yeah, right. Oh, it really feels like that's giving up a lot of money that I don't want to give up right now. I'm gonna Berry Bell our bottom line, and then Snowball on the top line dies against Tiger, Snowball on the bottom line dies against the Berry Blade, if I threw it. So I do. Sorry, the Tar Blade. They also would have died against the Berry Blade, to be clear. So Bamboozler is going to split this turn. As well as deal 3 damage to all units on board. I really don't want that 3 damage to all units on board. I'm going to take my Frostbell where I can get it. Only take 1 damage to all of my board units. Bamboozle split. We start out by really wrecking Boozle's day. I almost want to just try and get one of the units back into the deck so that I can just have Tiger. Just have one line, just have Tiger leading that line, and then Tiger just takes all of the damage. Actually, I could have got more health for Tiger there. Oops. Gonna get a Junjin out. We're just gonna end this fight. I'm getting very little money out of it. I'm recognizing how pretty much all of my money was supposed to come from playing into the game's terms here. So I can Berry Blade the top line and then have Wild Snoof kill on the bottom line at least. Solid 2 for on that combo. And then if I force the redraw now, I can get closer towards more healing tech. So 2 health to all allies. I really need to get slightly more than that. I guess I can just Frostbell Bam at the appropriate time if I need to. Or heck, I can even just get Junjun to attack and finish it off for us. Oh boy, didn't really get much money out of that at all. Redraw bell counter definitely needs to be lower for what we were doing at the time. Oh boy. Charm Merchant, I'm not gonna have money for you. Shop, I'm not gonna have money for you. I gotta go to the top line. Treasure time and money, I guess. Heart Mist Station. Whenever an ally is hit, restore their health by 1. Love it. Link's now cave for 74 and Frozen Travelers. Can we get an on-heal effect? While active, add current damage to all summoned allies. There's an egg when destroyed, summoned Dureg. And Tusk, while active, apply 3 teeth to all allies. I just don't think any of them really... I'm gonna take Egg? And Egg's not gonna go in the deck at the moment? Because Bonnie is way too important for upkeep of health, Tiger's way too important for damage, Berry Sis is way too important for the infrastructure of having health in the first place. But I am going to need additional damage in upcoming fights, and it's entirely possible I otherwise do not get it. So Berry Sis would go up first, and then the Heart Mist here. Conqueror on the top line is intending to deal additional damage equal to its shell, so we definitely need to remove as much shell from it as possible. Certainly can't let him go around doing all that damage. Currently intends to do almost 11. do want to get to my redraw. Set Noomlin stuff up. Get access to my Berry Blade. I should Frostbell the top line, actually. Lower their output of damage as much as I can. So Conqueror is now intending to deal 7 damage to us. I'm going to redraw. Oh, I really want to put that Berry Blade on. I really want to put Bonnie down on the field and then put the Noomlin Biscuit on Berry Blade. The fact that the Conqueror is going to deal 7, I think, does give me the ability to do this. I put Bonnie out. Nice. So on the top line, there's a Conqueror on 1 health. On the bottom line now, we have a Shell Witch. I could kill 2 this round. That would be put Berry Sis on the top line, Tiger on the bottom line, use a Berry Blade on this Shell Witch. When it attacks, it dies. Berry Sis on the top line also attacks the Conquer and kills it. Oh, wait, no. Shell Witch would activate before Berry Sis would be able to attack the Conquer, so the Conquer would live. I think that means I just put Noomlin on the Berry Biscuit. On the Berry Blade, rather. So we can see 3 units are set up to try and attack at the same time. Unfortunately, Prickle is not attacking. Prickle's gonna be a problem. Prickle's gonna be a real problem. What with all the teeth they intend to get. I may need to use a Blizzard Bottle to actually keep them, you know, controllable for any period of time. Trying to figure out exactly how to get much combo out of each turn is really wrinkling the old noodle. That Conqueror in the backline is going to need to be dealt with as well. As well as the second Shell Witch. I can't just have them continually putting out block to additional allies. I'm gonna set Rawsome to a countdown of 1. Yeah, I'd like Rawsome to be able to kill one of the Conquers next round. I think it's gonna get attacked by the Shell Witch and deal some damage to them. Time for us to redraw. Don't get back to everything I wanted, but it's okay. I think it's probably a good idea to throw out a Berry Bell here on the bottom line. Unfortunately, we don't get much for combo out of all of that, but we do get a lot of board presence. The sooner I draw, the sooner I get past my tech things and have the ability to actually start locking targets down. I think I do need to throw the Blizzard Bottle on the top line, though. And I don't recycle on a turn timer of 1, so I need to find something extra to do with the little ability now we have. I'm gonna try and hasten Tiger. More thorns more quickly. Tiger, please. Hello, Bolgo. Shell Witch on the bottom line here is going to die if they attack. However, it's entirely possible I don't even let them attack, using a Berry Blade and a Tar Blade to take them out. Ooh! Or I could use a Berry Blade on Prickle, and then a Tar Blade on the Shell Witch in the front line, and then the Shell Witch in the back line also dies against Tiger, so I get my first combo, and I reveal Prickle on the bottom line. And that's good. Prickle on the bottom line is like 100% going to have to be killed using Tar Blades. There's simply no other way for me to do it. Okay, so Bolgo's going to attack our front line. I still need to start working the defense off of Conquer there as well. Which basically means I need to go through Pecan. I like the idea of actually using this turn to just get a little bit of additional health on our units with the Berry Bell. Thankfully, Berry Sis makes this very, 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 very comfortable. I like the idea of healing Berry Sis here with the Berry Blade on Prickle. Then I almost just want to cycle right now. Get towards more Berry Blades and Tar with more in hand. How likely am I going to be able to take out Prickle with Tar with more in hand? Maybe I Frostbell the top line and I do stay with this for a bit? It's just taking out Prickle becomes really difficult if I do something like that. Actually, right now, taking out Prickle is Junjun. We wait 3 turns for Junjun, and we use our own Tar Blade. Junjun sacrifices themselves for the kill. Which is fine, because I have the ability to populate a bottom line that otherwise won't attack. Okay. Yeah, Berry Sis is going to survive this turn. Ooh. That's spicy. I could try and get a double hit on Gobbling as well with the Sunburst 2-2. No, I'm going to use the Frostbell on the top line here to make Berry Sis a little more resilient. Aimless. Forgot about that. That's fine. I keep forgetting that Junjun's aimless. I'm gonna remember it one of these days. Conquer on the top line's about to be a huge problem. Something that we end up sacrificing a unit to, probably. I'm trying not to be too greedy and slow, but that's how you get money in this run. I'm just taking Prickle off the field. They're too much of a threat. So something like this gives me the ability to kill the goblin, take 2 strikes at it. Freezing it also would have been nice, but wasn't an option. Okay, so we see Bolgo on top line is about to reveal their shell here. Definitely need to start attacking both of these. All of these, frankly, units on top line. They've got so much shell to work through. Pecan on the top line is about to lose a lot of theirs. And in fact, Berry Blade is available in the next round. That's exactly what I want. Bit of a nightmare trying to line these all up to attack at the right times. So in 3 turns time, both Pecan and Shell Witch on the bottom line will attack, which will reveal both of them to a kill. So I can try and set up some way of killing multiple Pecan and Conquer on the top line later as well? Yeah, I think I'm only really ever going to get 2 in a single turn, and I'm just going to have to settle with that. Thank you for attacking Tiger. If I get Berry Blade and a lot of Tar Blades in hand, maybe I would be able to reverse my fortune on that one. Hilariously, the answer is no. I would need exactly 1 more Tar Blade this turn if I wanted to make that work out. Get him, Berry Sis up there on the top line. I'm gonna throw a Berry Bell out for him as well. And if I follow up with a Frost Bell, I can even keep Tiger alive. No, I can't! No! When the hit, Bolgo was hit, so Tiger gets half health in the next fight. Ugh. No. I don't need more Frozen Travelers, I don't think. We got some money out of that at least. Kill an ally, add their damage to all allies. Don't have that many allies. Make a copy of an item in your hand. Consume. The ability to double copy a berry, one of the berry blades that's been Noomland is incredible. Before an enemy attacks, apply Demonize to them. That would also set up for a lot more out of the berry blades and a lot more out of individual damage instances. Before an enemy attacks. Before an enemy attacks, apply 1 demonized. Wow. Oh, that actually just gives them double damage from my thorns. It has to be Totem of the Goat. It's the greatest of all totems. I'm gonna go get some money. I'm worried I'm otherwise not gonna have enough money in this run. Because I don't think I'm perfectly lining these up. Ah! It's the best charm! Noomlin to something. I mean, it's got to be the Berry Blade. First and foremost. Makes it a lot easier to duplicate the right card. Alright, Tiger. So Bonnie should go out, and then I Noomlin the Berry Blade. I just need to keep my health high. Okay, so I want... I mean, Rawsome attacking aimlessly is a big problem. Marrow giving teeth is also a big problem. Rawsome just needs a lot of health to be able to survive the damage that they are going to do to themselves. Yikes. I might freeze Rawsome just to stop them from killing themselves on the enemy's spikes. It's just there need to be enemies that don't have spikes, I don't know what to tell you. Alright. Let's roll there. I could put Bonnie out in this line and then get a Heart Mist station out in order to get some extra health on Tiger in the meantime. Which is going to be important because Smog's about to attack next turn. Another way of doing this could be putting Bonnie on the bottom line and using a Frost Bell on both Marrow and Smog, so I only actually have 3 incoming damage from them, 2 incoming damage from the top line on Grumble. Berry Sis needs to go out as soon as possible as well, unfortunately, though. Currently, Rawsome doesn't immediately die to, doesn't immediately die to having to reveal themselves here. I'm gonna put Berry Sis out. The fact that Bonnie is healing this round makes this so much better in terms of our overall health. Okay, so Smog is not itself aimless. If I hit Smog 2 times here, I would not die. It's very important I know that, because otherwise I could screw this up. I want the Heart Mist station on the field, and I want Sunburst 2-2 so Tiger grows faster. And pop out that Heart Mist station. Rawsome tries as hard as they possibly can to die. Good God, Rawsome! Berry Sis here on the bottom line now clears Smog for us. Grumble attacks Tiger. We have the right units for winning this fight, as long as Rawsome doesn't kill Rawsome. God, you know what? I need health so bad. I almost feel like the right play is Sunburst 2-2 on Bonnie. Another would be Sunburst 2-2 on Tiger in order to get Thorns more quickly. before the next round where all of these three are attacked. I prefer that, actually. Sunburst 2-2 on Tiger. We get healed because the Hardness Station heals whenever we take a hit. I'm so worried about Rawsome. Okay. Next turn. Grumble and Pawpaw are going to attack. Marrow and Pawpaw on the bottom line will die against Tiger if I get the Totem of the Goat out. So they're taking Demon Eyes. I'm cycling past the Blizzard bottle. I'm probably gonna regret this. There's the Berry Blade. I really needed to get to the Berry Blade. I'm so glad to be here. First off, Totem and the Goatem go out. Now. Grumble and Pawpaw both intend to attack Berry Sis. Each of them will... cumulatively, they will manage to deal 1 damage. Unfortunately, Gobbling is going to be running away. There's nothing I can really do about that. On the bottom line, Marrow and Pawpaw are both going to get Demon Eyes. And then take 12 damage. So both of them die. How can I best... I guess amplify this. I could put Rawsome on the top line in order to get a Berry Blade heal on Rawsome early, because I do just need Rawsome to survive. But I also need just Tiger to survive as well. But I'd lose the game if Rawsome dies, so let's go with that one. Oh my god. If I took everything off the board, I could try and have Tiger take all of the hits, but I would need to be able to keep the Totem, the Goat, and the Heartmist Station as well as Tiger, as well as Rawsome. Can't do that. Okay. I believe this is still the correct order. And I throw a Tar Blade against Gobbling. In order to get 8 more gold out of him. Tiger needs more thorns, so you'll take the Sunburst 2-2. I'm gonna have to redraw here because I'm not certain we can kill Pawpaw. And now I'm certain we can't. So if I can't kill Pawpaw, do I want to leave myself the ability to possibly kill Pawpaw on a later turn? No, because Rawsome is about to double attack Grumble anyway. And if Grumble attacks first, they're going to have a Demon Eye, so Rawsome is going to attack each of them for 1 at least. Fine, I'll Berry Bell the bottom line like that. And sure, I'm just gonna Sunburst on Tiger again. Pawpaw and Morjaw. I'm very glad that I kept the Blizzard bottle, because Mawjaw gets triggered when hit, and has a lot, just a lot of reaction. I'd very much like if they didn't. Freeze Mawjaw. And you know what? I'm gonna use a Frostbell on the bottom line to actually make Grumble deal less damage here. Give Tiger an ability to possibly heal up. Speaking of giving Tiger the ability to possibly heal up, let's use a Berry Blade on Mawjaw. And then probably start off with the Frost Bells. Tiger's about to get stronger before Smog attacks, which is why I know Smog is already going to die on the 12 hit back. One more Tar Blade against Mawjaw, and then the rest of this should be very simple. Whew! Totem and the Goat is really doing work. Oh, I'd love to see that. Gonna speed up the attack speed of Rawsome here as well. Moving us ever more towards lethal on Mawjaw. Perfect. Alright. I feel reasonably good about that one. We're actually using Tiger consistently for what Tiger is best at. Shade Sculptor. Shade Sculptor. Shade Sculptor. I'm going to the Shade Sculpt. Which of these should I duplicate? Harvest Station's good, but it's obviously going to be the Berry Blade. Alright, Woolly Snail. Pinkberry Juice for a wee bit cheaper is not bad. Azul Battle Axe would give us the ability to get a secondary effect going through the... Obviously, I don't intend to leave. A secondary effect going through the enemies with respect to enemies that don't take damage when they do get demonized. So enemies that attack Berry Sis or, you know, just anything except for Tiger. Tiger already has a crown, that's good to see. Love to give Bonnie a crown as well. 102, another 5, 50 past that, 152. Azul Battle Axe. That goes on Bonnie, and then if I don't get Berry Sis in the first hand, I basically just cycle until I get it. Because it doesn't matter when Berry Sis attacks, it just matters when Berry Sis defends. Definitely taking at least one charm. Gain Fury 3. Deal additional damage while they're in a row. Yeah, realistically, that's only Rawsome that's ever theoretically even going to take advantage of that. Maybe I set it up so that Rawsome can. Azul Battle Axe feels right. I'm gonna take another charm from the charm machine first. Heart Charm. Just 5 extra health. That feels like that needs to go on Berry Sis, who then provides that health immediately to other targets. Rather, soaks up 5 damage and then gives another target on the field the ability to soak up that 5 damage as well. Very useful. Yep, Azul Battle Axe is coming along as well. Feel kind of over the moon about that. Hello, Truffle. Yeah, let's see the world where we have them on different lines initially here. Totem the Goat would wreck Shroodles on the top line, but I really don't want to let them even attack in the first place if I can. Which is going to be difficult. Shroodles almost certainly gets their attack off on the top line. Which means I definitely need to put totems on a different line instead, which means Totem of the Goat would go on the bottom line and then I would reroll. Might be worth my while to actually persist here, using a Frost Bell on Truffle, who is otherwise going to attack the top and the bottom line, and the Shroom Gobbler as well. So with this, I could set up... I could use a Tarblade right now to set up Tiger to kill Shrootles after only taking 2 poison, which I like. It pretends to attack and pretends to attack and then dies. Tiger now gets more powerful. We roll. Berry Blade's ready for the next turn. I'd love to put Berry Sis out in the front line right now. So I do. Very easy when that's the metric. Feels like it's time to get the Heart Mist Station out also. Yes, the Puffball. I did forget for a second about that Puffball. I'm gonna quickly use the Berry Blade to get 6 damage and 6 health. Only 3 health, but I did get the 6 damage. Freeze for 6 turns right now? Throw that against the Shroodles in the back line? Buy myself as much time as possible because I really don't want the Shroodles to apply the extra attacks from Puffball. Unfortunately means I'm probably going through this cycle without playing the Pinkberry Juice. Noomlin on the Azul Battle Axe seems to make a lot of sense to my mind. Do I want to let Puffball put more poison on me? It really comes down to that because I don't need to let them. I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna Berry Blade the Shroom Gobbler. And then I'm gonna Azul Battle Axe it, which is gonna kill the Shroom Gobbler. Puffball's gonna die when they attack Tiger as well. I'm also going to use the Sunburst 2-2 on Rawsome on the bottom line, actually, getting them to be able to deal double damage to the Truffle that we'll have Demon Eyes on. Splitting it this turn. I'm also going to split the Truffle on the top line with a Tarblade. Splitting them when they deal so little damage and I have so much health just seems to be reasonable to me. Gonna quickly use Berry Blade and... even a Pinkberry Juice here, I believe. Actually, you know what? No one's attacking this round. I'm gonna use a Berry Bell on all of my healthy targets. With 3 Newman cards in the deck, it really feels like I should just cycle to get towards them as soon as possible. Oh boy. Yeah, that felt right. Top line's about to take 8 damage. Nice. I'm going to use an Azul Battle Axe here on the bottom line to kill Shroodles this turn. And then on the top line, I'm actually going to lower the damage from them. Top line or bottom line? Bottom line, I'm going to lower the damage. Crossbell. Yeah, I want more health to be given out by the Berry Sis. There we go. Seems like this bottom line is going to be a better situation for me to try and get multi-kills. So Rawsome is currently threatening to kill the front 2 targets. And the final target could be taken out with a Berry Blade. Yeah, I think taking 3 targets out seems grand to me. Get him in Truffle. 2-time combo, 3 times combo. And then I can get more health on the top line using a Truffle Split. And I think I'll just throw out the Tar Blade against anyone who can hold it. Finally redraw. That Shroom Gobbler dies this turn if it attacks. If I could hold it from attacking for 1 turn, that would actually be pretty cool, but I can't do that, so I won't do that. Instead, I'm going to set up Rawsome to be able to attack in the next turn. Because I know that both of those Truffles are going to try and attack this turn, and in doing so, they're going to die against Tiger. They get Demonized and then they get dealt their full HP and value. So with this setup, Rawsome should now be able to kill the Pop Shroom if I use a Tar Blade. So Truffle attacks Tiger and dies, Truffle attacks Tiger and dies. Rawsome responds by killing the Pop Shroom with 6 damage. Another 3 times combo. A little bit better. Card draw. Absolutely. I don't feel like I'm going to be changing any of my companions at this point. Really? Another dupe? I mean, Berry Blade's good, but I'm having difficulty actually getting to play. I'm going to take a Charm. Gain 5 from each kill. I mean, the only person this makes sense on is Tiger, but it's also way too late for this to be the right choice. I would have loved another Berry Blade, as it turns out. Boy, howdy, would have gone crazy for one. I mean, I can't attack. So having Tiger take all of the haze on the top line makes the most sense. Obviously hitting them with the Sunburst 2-2 also seems like a great idea to me. Get the Harvest Station out. Let's also put out the Totem the Totem. This crab on the bottom line is probably my largest threat. So I'm about to deal 8 damage to both of the bursters on the top line. So 8 damage, if I did 3 damage next turn and then use your Battle Axe, I would need 1 Berry Blade in order to be able to kill them. So that means this turn I use Berry Blade, Frost Bell on the bottom line. And then I can kill both of you in the next turn with the Berry Blade on one target and Azul Battle Axe on the other. The big problem is what do I do about this crab? I'm gonna have to get a lot of extra health for Tiger again quite quickly. Let's redraw. Obviously, Berry Sis needs to go as soon as possible. Doesn't matter where Tiger is this round, Berry Sis goes on top. This is great. Looks like Crawler is going to die to Tiger without an issue. I could freeze the Goblin right now with the berry. Keep them for as long as I can. I think I've got to do that. If I want to get any additional money before this round ends. So yeah, the Crawler is going to attack, it's going to demonize itself, it's going to get hit for 12 damage back on the response. We're going to avoid entirely having to deal with the actually negative effects of that character. And in fact, at the end of the round, Bonnie is even going to heal up Tiger. That's lovely. I'm going to Noomlin the Berry Bell. Oof. Love nice. Love nice. Love nice. Love having nice health on this character, rather. Berry Bell there. Tiger's feeling a wee bit better again. It's definitely Cycle. No two ways around this one. Yeah, not when the rest of the deck is the cards that we have in the rest of the deck. Okay, so I do know that Burster is dying this turn. And if I know that Burst is dying this turn, it feels like I should start syncing up other kills. How many other kills could I get this round? One. One additional kill. Via a Berry Blade to the north, and then an Azul Battle Axe, killing the Goblin in 2 hits. Burster dies against Tiger. Wow. Wow, that's really not good, actually. If I use 2 Berry Blades on Goblin and then Sunburst 2/2, no, it doesn't feel like it. No, I don't. I actually don't think even with all these Noomlins I can get more than 2 kills this round. Terrifyingly sad. Gonna gain some additional health for the bottom line. I will kill a second unit this turn, though. Use a Tar Blade to take out the crab. I also know that if I go here to the top line, I can take that crab out and the Goblin? It's Berry Blade on crab for the heal on Tiger. No, I can't take both of them out. Oof. So it's time to just go for the Tar Blade. Crab dies there, and then Rawsome gets to attack the Goblin twice, which is still nice. Assist could take out the Goblin this round. If I so wished it. Do I? I could even give the Goblin 4 more health if I wanted to keep him around and be super greedy. But quite clearly I need to give that 4 health to Tiger. Take the Goblin out, get myself that 8. Thankfully, Bonnie is also a really good target to be attacked by one of the bursters. Getting haze on Bonnie doesn't really matter at all. For exactly that reason, I'm also going to make sure that you have a little bit more health with the Berry Bell. Four damage against a certain target. Not especially good. I feel like I just need to start throwing out some tar blades to remove some shell. Alternatively, I could just force the cycle right now. I just don't see how that helps me. Use a Tarbade for the bottom line, keep a little bit more of my own health, thank you. 1 unit gets killed. Time for cycling. Now I could go to the top line and I could have Burster give 6 health back to us with the Berry Blade. I could also have 2 units die this round. In a couple of different ways even. I can't get more than 2 units to die this round though. Yeah, so let's just take what I can get. I'm gonna Berry Blade the Burster. Then I'm going to Azul Battle Axe that same Burster. It removes the armor off the crab, then dies. We start working through even more of the shielding here on Numbskull. So I just need some additional health to survive it. Let's get some additional Thorn even. As quickly as you'll give it to me. I love just playing with health and inevitability. This is working out really well. I have no reason to do anything other than just throw the immediate attack and then redraw. All of the rest of this fight is gravy. We have already succeeded. The enemy is completely locked down. They have no way to win. I just need to start working away the rest of their block. There we go, Tarblade. And I'll even give you an Azul's Battle Axe. Goodbye, Numbskull. Totem the Goat with spikes is so good. Real turnaround here. Ooh, Gnome Traveler. After the final Muncher? Oh. I mean, I could just turn things down at the Gnome Traveler. It's just the Tarblades are so bad. Removal is very impactful for me right now. There you go. Got those. And then I look at the Gnome Traveler and probably take nothing. Bombum, Demon Heart, Bite Box. Told ya. Let's head to the Eye of the Storm. Frost Guardian, Plum, Spike, Wall, and Bigfoot. Frost Guardian says when health lost, add equal damage to self and allies. Oof. Oh. Noomlin Biscuit my battle axe super early on. Not not awful. Bigfoot on the bottom line is frozen. Or ideally will be. I'm gonna Noomlin the Battle Axe immediately. I do probably want to get Berry Sis out before anyone attacks. Let's try to use Yule Battle Axe for free against Plum on the top line. If I freeze Bigfoot, I can deal 12 damage to them off the back of Rawsome in 4 turns' time. But that demands that I don't play Berry Sis sorry, Berry Sis and Totem the Goat when they come up. Bigfoot's aimless as well. Bigfoot's always going to be a problem for me. I need to lock Bigfoot down. If I now Berry Bell the top line, I'm looking not to play Heart Mist this cycle. I think I'm okay with that. Berry Bell the top. So unfortunately, Frost Guardian is going to cause a problem if I actually let them attack Tiger, because they will give that extra damage to all of the other units on the field. So what I'm looking to do is get Berry Sis out this round or next round. I could get Demonize on the Frost Guardian if I used it later. But Berry Sis also does just need to be on the board as soon as possible. Smackback counters attacks after taking a hit. A counter attack counts as a hit, I believe, still for Berry Sis. I'm gonna throw you on the top line. Okay, so Rawsome's gonna try and deal 12 there on the bottom line against that Bigfoot. Leaves them within range of dying to 2 Berry Blades cast immediately thereafter. I do want to get additional health on as many units on the field as possible. And that's about to be even more relevant as more units are about to come down. Those units I'm probably going to have to let attack. I'm going to throw Pinkberry on Berry Sis, who I expect to attack the Spike Wall and get attacked back next round. Okay, so currently Plum is attacking Berry Sis and could get Demonize, in fact. They're also multi-attacking, but that's also multi-activation. I probably don't even want to let that happen in the first place. If at all it could be avoided. So if I did a Berry Blade's worth of damage to Plum, they're down on 9 health now. If I put down the Totem of the Goat, they double, they attack Tiger, Tiger kills Plum instantly before it gets to its second activation. And then if I put Berry Sis on the bottom line, I can kill Bigfoot as well. That's my A combo kill, at least. That seems nice. Interesting, their heal effect still went off before the Overburn had the chance to kill them. Interesting. Grink can attack Tiger all they want. They will just die. In fact, I could even get Tiger to get larger faster, which really does feel like it's effective here. Redraw. Yeah, ideally I don't want to have the Frost Guardian lose any health. Yet. Let's put a Heart Mist Station out there. Yeah, because the Frost Guardian would get damaged. It would be a problem. It's got a double Demonize trigger on it right now, though, which is looking good. I can even speed up Rockhog attacking right now. If I did something like this... Wait. I could get Bigfoot and Rockhog down this turn? So it would be Berry Blade Bigfoot and then Sunburst Rockhog. And then in their turn, Rockhog attacks and dies to Tiger. And then Bigfoot gets killed by Berry Sis. We do no damage to the Frost Guardian still. I like that. I like that a lot. Even gets 3 health out on Tiger, who needs a little bit of health right now. I'm gonna use a Frost Spell on the Spike Wall on the top line to lower its damage, I guess. Awesome does. Yeah, 12 damage to the Frost Guardian. The Ice Forge is buffing Grizzle, not the Frost Guardian. So we did that at basically the right cycle to prevent the Frost Guardian from buffing other targets on board. But unfortunately, it's still 15 health. It's still a lot. Or 15 damage, rather, which is even more. Ice Forge definitely needs to leave the field. Give it a lot of buffs. I'm going to use a Berry Blade on the Spike Wall. And a Zeal Battle Axe on the Ice Forge, causing it to explode. And then I could Tar Blade the Spike Wall down. I like it. Makes the field significantly less potent. Looks like here's a good opportunity to really teach the Frost Guardian a lesson. I want the Pinkberry juice out as soon as possible, but I also think using Sunburst 2-2 this round to get Tiger to have their full effect seems really good. Grizzle is soon going to need to attack Tiger. In 3 rounds' time, they will take lethal on the response, which is nice. Time for the reload. Well, Press Barrage! 2 health less on each of those units. Worth? Berry Bell. Additional health on all our units. Worth? I'm going to take the additional health on all of our units because I think that eking out as much extra value as possible is going to be worth its weight in gold here. I'm going to Frostbell the bottom line. Currently there's a Frost Guardian here intending to do too much damage. However, can I survive the too much damage they intend? I mean, worst case scenario, I can just summon a Junjun directly in front of me here. I'm not really threatened. But if I use the Berry Blade, a Pink Berry Juice, and another Berry Blade for a total of 10 extra health on my unit in the front line, I still do not survive. Which tells me that I do need to put Berry Sis back. And then I need to summon Junjun directly in front of the Frost. Do what you gotta do. I should also probably just redraw as quickly as I can to get back to the Berry Sis. Berry Sis is super important. I don't even want to finish this fight until it's here. I am also just buffing the Frost Guardian consistently, so I am going to need a blocker. Unless I intend to kill it at its speed, which I'm definitely not doing. So that means I need to get back to another Junjun, which means cycling right now is better than not. Let's cycle. There's the next Junjun. Then I force the cycle again. Great. So Frost Guardian's gonna attack for 39 to Junjun this round, and then get attacked by Rawson for a total of 9, yeah. A 6 and then a 3. He now has 4 health remaining. I mean, obviously, Berry Sis needs to go back out on the field. I just need another unit there. And it doesn't make sense to cycle right now. But I'd really love to kill you this turn. Oh, yeah, a fair few of those would do it. In fact, the easiest way is going to be throwing a Berry Blade. Berry Sis will strike you down. Let's use a Berry Barrage here on the bottom line as well. Berry Bell barraging through for some extra health. Frost Guardian explodes. As we've seen before, comes back as the Frost Guardian. When an ally is killed, lose half. So the enemies are not lining up on their own attacks on the next side, unfortunately. Oh, I'd love them all to attack at the right time. What a treat it would be. gonna find it kind of impossible to line these up. I feel like I should just start moving targets off the field. So I do. And make the Uber Bear explode. Little Sunburst Rawson. This gives me the ability to kill 2 Grinks in the same round at least. One 2-time combo, told you I could do it. A Berry Blade with a Tar Blade follow will reveal just the Frost Guardian for us now. Excellent. This is what I've been waiting for. Let's just get only units on the bottom line that can benefit from it. Throw out another Berry Bell. Oh boy. We've managed to make it through, and I've learned a lot about setting up combos and things like that. Not that I can really pass down into individual lessons, though. As much as just the things that I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably do that, I guess. 17 health, and I'm gonna heal in between. Cool. I can use Pinkberry Juice on Tiger, and kills the Frost Guardian and the Winter Worm thereafter. What? The Winter Worm was supposed to attack! It was supposed to attack, it had a counter of 1 if it attacked! Oh, that's the difference between first and last place, I'll bet. Yeah, I can't imagine that being an especially good amount of blings to have gotten out of this kind of a run. Let's have a look. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, just casual 6 million. I guess I appreciate the people that are around my area then. Okay, yeah, this is starting to look reasonable, but you know, optimal. Even all the way up through page 10? And then the first yeah, exactly. Of course. I'll eventually stop looking here, but I like getting a little bit of a grounding for where the scores are supposed to be. How much value did you expect me to possibly be able to eke out here? A new pet has been unlocked back in town. We'll visit and find the new pet is called Spike. They have 2 teeth, 8 health, and they are hog-headed, so they cannot come back to hand. Achieve a 6-kill combo in order to achieve the next one. That's the kind of thing it looks like we might give a little bit of an attempt at in the next episode. Until then, my name's Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Wildfrost. Top left is a series playlist for all more content in the game, past, present, future. YouTube recommendation down below. Streaming past other names of the people. Search journalists supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. And above the thank tier. And a special thanks this episode to Rawsome. Hopefully you'll be enjoying yourselves. Hopefully see you all next time.